Thank you for joining us and a warm welcome to Wednesday night's edition of Primetime News. I'm Selima Shimwefeleni Masipa. As always, if it's your first time joining us, please subscribe, hit the like button, and be sure to click on the notifications bell to stay up to date with the latest happenings locally and globally. We begin at home. Head of State Dr. Hage Geingob on Tuesday revealed that economic data points to lower volumes of foreign tourist arrivals and remain at only 1/3 of what they were in 2019. Xinhua brings us our first report and breaks down the specifics for us.
Economic data reveals that the volume of foreign tourist arrivals remain at only 1/3 of what they were in 2019. This means that the employment-intensive tourism sector, which provides direct and indirect employment to approximately 150,000 Namibians, is still in recession. Vaccination remains one of the most effective measures in our multifaceted national individual chances of developing severe illness, hospitalization and death, but can also help to restore economic activity, particularly in the adversely affected tourism sector. As of today, March 15, 2022, nationally, only 21.4% of the country's eligible population is fully vaccinated. This is 1/3 of WHO recommended population coverage of 60% to achieve national herd immunity.
Agriculture, Water and Land Reform Minister Kale Schlettwein recently revealed that about 267,868 hectares of commercial agricultural land has been acquired to resettle landless Namibians, exceeding the target of 224,123 hectares. Isabel Bento compiled this report.
This, he says, represents a significant increase of 20% achieved by the government between 2017-18 and 2021-2022. Schlettwein, at the opening of a 5-day strategic plan workshop for his ministry at Swakopmund, said additionally 113 previously disadvantaged landless Namibians were resettled in the regions of Omaheke, Osodonjupa, Oshikoto, Kunene, Erongo, Hardap, Karas and Komas. The minister noted that at least 60% of the resettled farmers were provided with some form of infrastructure and support services given the limited financial resources, and over 33,000 communal land rights were registered in communal areas.
Now, in an unfortunate incident, the police reported on Tuesday that a pensioner died after being struck by lightning at Shikenge village in the Kavango East Region's Diona constituency. Sawi Hausiku, our Kavango-based journalist, compiled this story.
The Namibian Police Force Crime Investigation Coordinator for the region, Deputy Commissioner Benefatius Kanyetu, told Nampa the 76-year-old man was struck by lightning while seated under a tree during heavy rains on Monday. The incident occurred around 4:30 in the afternoon. The deceased was identified as Mayambi Malikita Gunga from Zambia. Kanyetu said Gunga's body was transported to the Nyangana District Hospital, where he was declared dead upon arrival. His next of kin have been informed and police investigations in the matter continue.
On to news from afield. The Russian Foreign Ministry on Tuesday revealed that the country sent a notice of withdrawal from the Council of Europe to the organization's Secretary General, Maria Pechinovic-Buric. Let's get more from Xinhua.
The ministry said in a statement that the states of NATO and the European Union, abusing their majority in the Council of Europe, are consistently turning the organization into an instrument of anti-Russian policy, refusing equal dialogue and all the principles on which this pan-European structure was created. It added, nevertheless, Russia remains open to pragmatic and equal interaction with the members of the Council of Europe on issues of mutual interest. Russia announced on Thursday that it would no longer participate in the Council of Europe. Russia joined the Council in February 1996 as its 39th member.
Kindly stand by for your top roundup. Local and regional news headline tonight's business and economic segment. The Commerce region recorded the highest annual inflation rate of 5.3% in the month of February as the annual inflation rate continued on an upward trend. Maggie Thomas, our news editor, compiled this report.
In February 2022, the annual inflation rate increased by 4.5% compared to 2.7% recorded in February 2021. According to the Namibia Consumer Price Index released on Tuesday, Zone 2, made up of Commerce, recorded the highest annual inflation rate of 5.3%, followed by Zone 3, made up of Hadap, Omaheke, Claras, and the Irongo region, which recorded an annual inflation rate of 4.1%, while Zone 1, made up of Kavango East and West, Kunene, Ohangwena, Omusati, Oshana, Oshikoto, Ochazunjupa, and the Zambezi regions recorded the lowest annual inflation rate of 3.9%. On a monthly basis, the highest inflation rate of 0.3% was registered in Zone 1 and Zone 2 at 0.2%, while Zone 3 recorded the lowest monthly inflation rate of 0.1%.
South African President Cyril Ramaphosa on Tuesday called on the nation to buy locally produced goods and services to support the local enterprises, create jobs and grow the economy. Xinhua brings us this report.
Ramaphosa made the remarks while addressing the proudly South African summit in Johannesburg. He said when he presented the State of the Nation address last month, he was dressed in locally made clothes. Ramaphosa noted that local production is important because it encourages national pride in goods, services, and products made on home soil, adding it supports the growth of small businesses and the expansion of larger firms, creating employment and sustaining livelihoods. He said the government will remove obstacles impeding the growth of local enterprises.
With the business and economics news, we've come to the end of the top news for tonight. Kindly stand by for the economics roundup, followed by the weather forecast. Welcome to the midweek edition of Sport Planet. I'm Joy Gosses. Boxing kickstarts the segment. Namibian flyweight boxer Emmanuel Joseph is expected to defend his WBO Africa Championship title at Otjiwarongo on the 30th of April 2022. Joseph trains and fights under the MTC Salute Boxing Academy based in the capital. The Academy's executive chairperson, Kiriata Kamanya, in a meeting with Otjozondjuba Governor James Werikwa on Tuesday said the WBO is yet to announce the international boxer who will face Joseph. 36 professional boxing matches, including that of Joseph and Lucas Ndafoluma, are slated for the evening boxing show at the Paredes Sports Stadium. FC Barcelona confirmed on Tuesday that it has reached an agreement with music streaming service Spotify to be the club's main sponsor from the start of the 2022-2023 football season and for the next 4 years. The agreement will see Spotify's brand name appear on the front of the men and women's team shirts, while the Camp Nou will be rebranded as the Spotify Camp Nou. The club has not made public how much the agreement is worth, although the Spanish press speculate it is worth between 65 to 70 million euros a year. Stand by for your sports roundup. With that, we have come to the end of Wednesday's edition of Primetime News. Thank you for joining us. Once more, a friendly reminder that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and click on the notifications bell to stay abreast with the latest happenings, locally and globally. Please add your comments in the comments section. Do catch us tomorrow yet for another edition of Primetime News. From myself, Joy Gosses, and the entire production crew. Have a lovely evening.